Hey everyone, welcome back to Secure Your Benefits. I hope you're having a great day. Today is May 4th, 2025, and this video could genuinely impact your retirement planning, especially if you're already receiving Social Security, planning to apply soon, or just want to understand what the government is doing with your benefits. Stick with me until the very end, because what I'm about to break down includes both great news for some Americans and some serious warnings about what's coming. Let's get into it. Over the past few months, major changes have taken place in the Social Security landscape. Let's start with some long-awaited relief. The Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP, and Government Pension Offset, GPO, have finally been repealed. Yes, repealed. These provisions have hurt millions of retired public servants for decades: teachers, police officers, firefighters, and state workers who paid into a pension but also worked jobs where they contributed to Social Security. Many were shocked to learn they couldn't receive their full Social Security checks because of these two laws. But as of this year, with bipartisan support, the Social Security Fairness Act was passed and signed into law by President Biden. So what does that mean for you? If you were impacted by the WEP, you could see your benefits increase by an average of $360 per month. And if you were affected by the GPO, your spousal or survivor benefits could increase by $700 or more every month. Some retirees will be receiving back pay going all the way back to January 2024. This is a huge win, but it also means thousands of people are calling the Social Security Administration at the same time, asking the same question: when will my check be adjusted? And that brings us to the next big change, and this one's not so positive. The SSA is overwhelmed. In an effort to reduce federal spending, the government has downsized the Social Security Administration. Around 7,000 employees are being cut, over 12% of their total workforce. That's a big hit. Fewer workers means longer wait times. If you've tried to get someone on the phone lately, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some applications are taking months to process. Appeals are getting delayed. Even simple things like correcting your address are being held up. This leads us into a policy change the SSA just announced on April 25, 2025, and if you've ever been overpaid, or know someone who has, this is important. Historically, if Social Security overpaid you, even if it was their fault, they could take back 100% of your benefit until the overpayment was recovered. That meant some people suddenly went from a $1,500 check to zero overnight. But thankfully, the new policy caps this at 50%. So now, even if you owe money back to the SSA, you'll still get to keep at least half your monthly payment. On top of that, you now have 90 days to respond, request a waiver, or appeal, up from the old deadline of just 30 days. This change could save households from sudden financial stress, especially those on fixed incomes. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: the future of Social Security. As of today, the trust fund that supports Social Security is still on track to run dry by 2035, just 10 years away. Once that happens, benefits would automatically be cut by about 20% across the board unless Congress steps in to fix it. So, what's being proposed? There are a few plans floating around. One of the most talked about comes from the Congressional Budget Office, CBO. They've suggested replacing the current system with a flat monthly benefit of $1,660 for everyone. That means regardless of what you earned during your working years, how much you paid in, or what your lifestyle is like now, everyone would get the same payment. Now, this would increase benefits for the bottom 25% of earners, but it would reduce them for the other 75%. And for people who paid into Social Security for 40 years and expected to receive $2,000, $3,000 a month, that would be a major blow. There are other reform ideas too: raising the full retirement age to 70 over the next decade. Raising the income cap on Social Security taxes. Currently, only the first $168,600 of your income is taxed. People earning $1 million or more stop paying Social Security tax after that point, which many people see as unfair. Creating a sovereign wealth fund. This is a new idea being pushed by a bipartisan group led by Senator Angus King and Senator Bill Cassidy. Their plan would use about $1.5 trillion in borrowed money to invest in stocks, bonds, and real estate, similar to what countries like Norway and Singapore do. The idea is that if the fund earns a consistent 8% return, it could help fund Social Security without cutting benefits or raising taxes. But if it doesn't meet that return target, both the payroll tax rate and the income cap would automatically increase to keep the system solvent. Pretty bold, right? But even with these ideas out there, no actual law has passed yet. The longer Congress waits, the more drastic the changes will need to be. Let's shift gears for a moment. Some people ask me, why should I care about these changes if I'm already retired and receiving benefits? That's a fair question. And here's the answer: you should care because the system isn't sustainable without reform. Even current retirees could face automatic cuts if Congress doesn't act. And younger Americans, especially Gen Z and millennials, could end up paying more in taxes and receiving less in return unless something is done now. Plus, we're in an election year. Social Security is one of the most important issues on the ballot, whether it's in the headlines or not. Some candidates are promising no cuts, but offering no solutions. Others are proposing bold reforms, but those plans may not get the support they need in Congress. You need to be informed, not scared, just prepared. So what can you do? Check your SSA account regularly. Make sure your earnings history is correct. Even one mistake could lower your future benefits by hundreds of dollars per month. Monitor your benefits notice each year. If something looks off, speak up. With the staffing cuts, mistakes are becoming more common. If you are affected by WEP or GPO, contact the SSA and ask when your adjustment will be processed. Stay patient but persistent. Talk to a retirement advisor or benefits counselor. Especially with all these potential changes, you'll want someone who can help you optimize your timing and claiming strategy. And of course, stay tuned to Secure Your Benefits. This channel exists to help you stay ahead of the curve, avoid surprises, and protect the money you've earned. Let's wrap this up. The repeal of WEP and GPO is a huge win. But the SSA is struggling under the weight of underfunding and understaffing. Overpayment rules have been softened, thankfully. But looming trust fund insolvency means big reforms are coming, whether we like them or not. Whether that means a flat benefit, new taxes, a higher retirement age, or a sovereign wealth fund, we're on the edge of the most significant Social Security transformation since the 1980s. Don't ignore it. Don't assume someone else will fix it in time. Stay informed, stay proactive, and don't let surprises ruin your retirement. I put a lot of effort into creating these videos for you, doing in-depth research to make sure everything is original and accurate. Unlike many others out there, I strive to provide content that is real and not fake. So, if you appreciate the hard work and value the authentic insights, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your support means the world to me and helps me keep bringing you the best content. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a future update. Drop a comment below. Do you support a flat benefit for everyone? Should we raise taxes on higher incomes? Should the government invest your benefits in the stock market? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching Secure Your Benefits, and I'll see you in the next one.